Our good old deep gnome friends. Do you know, before we get too crazy into here,
wicked, I see.
let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Get ourselves a 3rd level spell back.
What now? At the ready.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Something's on my mind.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Oh, do you have anything to trade?
Only if you're quick.
Okay. Ooh. Thunderpalm strikes. Okay. I think we're gonna do that, yeah. I think we're gonna take those. I don't want anything else. Let's trade away. Don't need jewelry. I know we got some gems that I don't need. Diamond, right on. And I think... yeah, I kind of think that's it. Cool.
Now let me get back to it.
Yeah, fine, do your thing. I'm gonna put these on. Where'd they go? Alrighty.
I shouldn't say anything to you until you've spoken to Auburn. He's very... particular.
Alright. There you are.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Gortash is a dead man. I have reasons on my own for taking him down.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Personally, I put a lot of the blame on Gortash.
A tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are the perfect lackeys. Dangerously intelligent, pathetically submissive. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Okay. The city's not exactly safe for me either.
Neither was Moonrise. And look how that turned out. You have a knack for passing among these bastards as if you were one of them.
Alright, what's the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
Barkus has a point. This sounds like mass murder.
It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
Oh. Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondolins. I'll find another way.
There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Interesting. Where does this letter take us?
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Aha. Okay.
There's blood here, not yet dried. And no sign of the smith.
Last is the journey.
Bloody message. How I scored and insulted the smith for you, and yet you dared not devour him? I will not let his bitter meat soil, not when Ball could savor it, or... Oh, goody. Okay. Wait.
You're not in the ledger. Where did he get to?
Never mind. Okay. Hold up.
It's run or sit on my...
Aha! Notes from the soothsayer. Nope, damn it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Seems like the best way.
Your immigrator knows where it doesn't belong. You got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with the absoluter vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her now, Scram. Oh boy.
No one back home will ever believe this. That might be worth a look.
Wanna dance?
Okay.
This way.
How do we get you over there?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
What do you mean too far? Well, then why did I step up in the wind? There we go.
Moving ahead.
Where's this? That's just over here.
Pockets.
Damn squatties. Time they got was close.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
I'll catch a break.
You have anything you want for supper.
Okay.
How about the flop house? It has plenty
Seems like
of
a good
spare
moment
beds.
to talk.
Great. Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
Okay.
Father, give me strength.
Something over there.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mater temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
To be fair, the High Priestess died.
Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk. Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome. Good luck out there.
Uses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his...
We lingered long enough. We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still mid. One more mark, then we can go.
Ooh. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, 39.
The master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Relax. The Black Mass won't start until Master drags Astarion from whatever hole he's hiding in. We have time to find one more person.
Anyone dumb enough to get lured away by you two deserves whatever they get.
I didn't realize we had company.
Please pay my brother no mind. His imagination and his mouth get the better of him sometimes. But it does not matter. We were just leaving anyway. Weren't we, Petras?
Yes, of course, dear sister. I just need a moment, and then we can leave. Feel the sun on our skin after all this time.
Let's see.
Nope, that's just a bath. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. What's this?
You have everything you crave. A weary traveler, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Yeah, you're way off, I'm afraid.
Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. We've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
I'm good. Cool. Well, that's this place. Not what I'm looking for. Ooh, okay.
Sleeping in the gutter, then that 15 roses.
Okay, okay. let's go back over here then.
Maybe even R.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up.
I'm feeling a bit peckish. What do you have?
Have a skeg at these.
No, thank you.
That should do you.
Cool.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
Right. I'm looking for a killer, a dwarf dressed in red just like you.
How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
Okay.
Stupid bridge guards. I can't believe I got kicked out of the temple.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
Why won't they let you in?
The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
All right.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
Trust them about as far as I can throw them.
Aye, I'll second that. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Okay.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
It's got private rooms and all.
Stop.
I'd probably break his nose.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. All right. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on the list and frame the corpses as murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood, aspirant. Ooh. Oh, that's what we needed.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Okay, okay. Let's take all of those, deal with them later.
I notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Uh-oh. Pull out the body.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Uh-oh.
Whatever it takes.
Come on. Speak with dead.
next, I wonder?
Shadowheart, speak with Dad.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Murdered by my son.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, that's awful.
Okay, who is your son?
Baldur.
Oh boy, where can I find your son?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Ooh, that's a wasted question. Okay, what does your son look like?
Dwarf, like me. Dresses in red.
Okay, and what were you doing when you died?
Seeking answers.
That's not
The
good
spell's
enough.
power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. All right.
What's in here? Can't slow down.
Brothel? There's a house? Den of decadent delight?
Okay, so across the street. Are they upstairs?
See you taking charge
Ah.
of your pleasurable destiny.
Our girl is nothing if not loyal. I just hope it doesn't come back to bite her in the arse. Being loyal to the wrong person can do that sometimes.
Okay. I wasn't trying to talk to you right now.
Yeah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Here we go. All right, talk to me.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Yeah, afraid so. I found some new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
I found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
I assume. Ooh. I assume for the same reasons all the other people on the target list to gain Ball's favor.
Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory?
Not a theory, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Ballist resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Cool. Thanks, I guess. What else is over here? Anything I care about? No? Maybe? Nope. Alright, let's get out of here.
Two. That seems like a lot.
To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Okay.
Good.
Up there.
Let them see you
Danton's
taking
dancing
charge of
axe,
your
the
pleasurable
Harper's Safe House
destiny.
Jahira mentioned.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea. We
Aha.
made him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
Wouldn't mind a dancing act of my own.
Welcome to Danthilon's
Movement charm wouldn't be too hard to apply to such an object. I could conjure one up for you.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Jahar sent me. I'm to meet some Harpers here.
Harpers? I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it?
It was, and she certainly knows who you are.
I knew it. I knew she wasn't dead. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself?
Elsewhere, but she trusts me with this.
She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it.
Okay. Thanks. Actually, before that, is there time to trade?
Always.
Got some potions. Whoa. Unarmed attacks and melee attacks deal an extra 2 necrotic as long as you don't have your full health. What? Interesting. The Cloak of Displacement. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the cloak activates, granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that target the wearer. So good. But I will I will keep what I have for now. Actually, we'll buy that just to have it. You got some potions? I will take all your potions, thank you. And I think that'll be it. Potion of animal speaking. Perfect. I am getting poor. Okay.
Short father, bless you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, real quick. Who needs a better? Yeah, we'll give it to you. That's not a good cloak for you. Yeah. Boom. Cool. All right. He said downstairs. How do we get downstairs? Okay.
You are not Chihira.
I come in her stead. You can report to me.
I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Ketherick was only the beginning. You have information on the other chosen?
Can't say I know much of Gortash, but Orin is hunting you. And when I deliver your corpse, she'll let me keep your skin.
What? Okay.
Knees high.
Bow. Bow. What? What did she do? Ow! Okay. They are pissing me off. Can we just jump up here? Get him! Alright. Let's just get out of the fire. Please and thank you. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, Gale. Get over there. Can we magic missile this person to death? Yes, we can. Good night. Hey, birdie. Just get as close to over there as you can, please and thank you. You guys just want to get pushed off, don't you?
On the move.
Yeah, it's like you want to be pushed off. Screw it.
My little trick.
Bye.
Well, so much for peace. Let's get this over with. More of Oren's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side? Very well.
Thank you.
No thanks necessary. Are you hurt?
I'm alive. That's more than the others can say. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent.
Yeah, I am. I'm here to help.
Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly face I've seen in days. Old Danthelon included. The others, they're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
And then what happened?
You saw it. The cult fell on my friends and took their faces. All because Jaheira sent is searching for him. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
Okay.
Never wanted the easy part.
All right, let's go have a chat with this guy who set us up. Where is he? Hey, buddy.
Oh, lovely little pick-me-up. What? By the Morden Summon's curlies went on down there.
Our Harpers turned out to be shapeshifter assassins.
Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
That's it? No more questions asked?
I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now.
All right, fine. All right, let's take a long rest.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Oren has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Okay. What does Will want?
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur?
Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left it. This must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Okay. Well, that's that then.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
Alright. She wants us paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Cool. Tell her what happened in the Harper safe house.
Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Cool. So what's next?
A good question. I don't have an answer yet. So let me offer an apology instead. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
There isn't a Baldurian alive who doesn't know that name.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
What happened?
Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
So you left him. Here you are. You made the right choice. Don't second guess yourself.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Cool. Then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked?
Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Okay.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Okay, how so?
In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Thank you for sharing that.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus, and so do you.